Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Leanne. I run a shop called dorkyplannergirls.com. I also have an Etsy store, Dorky Planner Girls, over there too. And today I would like to set up my monthly spread for December in my Hobonichi Cousin. This is my 2025 planner, but it does have in the monthlies section the month before, which is December. Now, I will be perfectly honest with you. Today is the 30th of December. I hadn't wanted to set up my techo just yet because I wanted to film it and share it with you guys. And I was a little bit nervous about starting to make YouTube videos, so I've been putting it off and putting it off. And if I'm totally honest, I've been putting it off for a year because I currently have a completely unused Erin Condren vertical life planner that I was going to plan with me video for the entirety of 2024, and I just haven't done it. So in order to avoid analysis paralysis for the entirety of 2025 as well, I've decided we're just going to jump in and we are going to start back planning in our planner. So I have the monthly kit. These are new since I have decided to switch to a cousin. I have decided to make cousin kits, including ones for the monthly, and there will be weekly kits as well. We will have them in all of the styles. I'll release them over the year. I'll do them little by little because we have, I think, upwards of 150 different kits in our shop, and I try to make them available for all of the planners that I've planned in, including the Hobonichi Weeks, the Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, and now the Cousin. So let's just stick to the monthly for now. So I have obviously print and cut this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to fit, but I'm not entirely certain. So this is our test. And I think we're going to start with maybe the date covers. I think the date covers might be the best place to start. So I'm going to whip this guy around because when I'm working at the top of the planner, rather than leaning over, it's much easier for me to just turn everything upside down and stick on. So if you're not doing that already, give it a go. It may help. Okay, so we will start lining it up. Now, I will be perfectly honest with you, despite owning a planner store, I am not the best at putting stickers in straight. Case in point there. I must have gone ever so slightly over on that side, but that's okay. We will live with that for now. And then the other side of the date. So let's have a look here. I'm just trying to line it up with that top line there. Much better. Right, there we go. So there's our date covers. Next thing to do for me, I would like to cover up the grey box at the top here. I mean, you can put it underneath if you like the grey box. I'm not a grey box kind of girl, so let's spin this over and just pop it over the top. There we go, close enough. Brilliant. Okay, now that we've got that done, we can start to work on our numbers. Now I made the numbers for these ones separate so that we can peel all of them off. I have a little bit of sticker stuck to the 31, but that's okay. That can stay for now. Sometimes when you run a sticker cutting machine a lot during the day, little bits of sticker paper end up absolutely everywhere, and it's just part and parcel of life. I often find them in my hair, which is not great when you're going out with family for a meal or going to do something serious and you've got a strange sticker stuck to your hair or your bum. That one's happened a few times as well. found sticker flakes everywhere, sometimes even inside my top when I take it off at the end of the day. But I used to run a different kind of shop. I used to make soft toys for everybody, and working with the fluff used to give me pneumonia every Christmas, and so finding the odd sticker flake stuck to your bottom at the end of a hard day is much preferable to breathing in all of that fluff. So I'll take it. I do really enjoy having the planner shop, which was started in 2017, I think, when I bought my first big girl planner, shall we say, the first planner that I bought to use as a planner more than just a diary, writing important appointments and things in. This one was for me to use stickers in and try to help me feel a little bit more organised, because I have 4 children, and when there are more of them than there are of you, you strangely end up with a lot of things to remember. And I thought, if it looks pretty, I'm more likely to look at it. And then after spending a small fortune on stickers from places like Amazon, before I discovered Etsy, I decided in all of my wisdom that I would learn how to make my own to save some money. Yes. I can say I've saved money, sure, but what I have done is develop it into a business where I've probably spent more doing the business than I ever would have done on just some stickers, and that's okay, because it's become a real passion of mine, a hobby, but also an actual real life business. And it's so amazing to see when people post your products that they've used in their planners on social media, and it's amazing to see how everybody uses the kits. Not everybody plans the same. Some people may use them in a different planner, a planner that they're not intended for, and that's always cool to see how they make them work as well. But it's just lovely to see the creativity, and it gives me the warm fuzzies to see people enjoying things that I have made. So I think I've found the thing that I want to do for the rest of my life, and that's awesome, because I get to do it from home, and many times I get to do it in my pajamas, which is amazing as well. Okay, we're nearly there. This really is the bit that takes the longest time. But my thinking was, normally I would make a large sticker that would go across a bit like the date covers, so that, you know, you don't have to individually place them. However, I am aware that some people may want to use the kits in different months than I intended them for, in which case they would just swap out or leave out this sticker at the top. It's a bit different with Christmas. I can't imagine many people wanting to use a Christmassy themed kit in June, but who am I to judge? You do you. But other kits, like the summer ones, for example, I have family in Australia, and their summer is our winter, and their winter is our summer. So if they wanted to use a summer kit in December, then they have a summer kit that they can use in December, and I think that seems to make it fair for everybody. Then I don't want to limit people in what they can do once they've spent all this money on kits and things. Oh, look, there's the edge of that sticker. I wonder if I can get that off. Oops. No, sticker flake staying. Okay, right, we're going with it. It can stay there. Life isn't perfect. Perfectly well. Awesome. Great, that looks respectable. Okay, so these large bits at the bottom I designed to be washi strips for this space down here. Now, again, I try to make it as fair as possible. Some months have that extra week, and so this part here is our bottom washi strip. Now I do know on this side there are 2 days that are part of the bottom washi strip. Other months you'll be able to stick it all the way along. So what I would recommend, if you do want to cut your stickers down, then I would recommend a slice tool. This has a ceramic blade, so it won't cut skin, perfectly safe, but it does cut sticker paper brilliantly. So I'll pop it on this side and then I'll show you how I cut down the piece to fit on there. So as I'm at the bottom of the planner, I don't need to turn it, but I do want to make sure I've got it nice and centered. There we go, lovely. Now for this bit, I think I'm going to match it up with this end. So we'll pull it off a little bit and we will start sticking. Oops. And that's completely wonky, Leanne. Let's try again. Match it up to the top. Brilliant. Okay. And then, oh, we don't want this to get too stuck, so I'm just going to gently peel. If they've just gone down, and as long as you're gentle, you should be able to peel them back up. Yeah, I'm just going to lay the back of the sticker sheet sort of close to that line for a moment, and we'll fold you over a little bit. Yeah, I'll use my slice tool to follow the line down from here. And always difficult when it's the beginning of a planner. There we go, and then we'll just slowly peel this up. Did we cut all the way through there? Yes, we did. Okay, perfect. That will do nicely. So that's our top and bottom done. The next thing I want to work on is what we call the sidebar, which is just this little bit here. I gave you some options for that. So I decided it would need a couple of decorative things. I know the bottom's pretty Christmassy, but a couple of other Christmassy images. You could also use the check boxes here. This would be great for things that you need to remember, or I don't know, anything like that, really, anything where you need a list and you want to check things off. Our stickers are writable, so you can write what the list is for at the top. So I think I'm going to, as the top is red, I think I'm going to put this at the bottom, so it sort of starts and stops in the same colour. I think that will work nicely. There we go, and maybe I'll put the green one at the top, so it sort of matches the bottom washi and looks pretty good together, I think. Amazing. Now the other thing that you could use, if you want to, is any number of the boxes, or even these cute little sticky note stickers, but they are also the correct size to fit within your box if you need them to, without having to move the number stickers, which really annoys me when you have to move things or have them very layered. So I think I am going to use some of these, so perhaps 2 of them. Let's have a look. That last one I put down was ever so slightly wonky, but it can stay at this point. Try and line up the ones after it a little bit better. Oops. There we go. And I think, we could put the other one in. What do we have room for after that? Do I really have 3 things to track? Not particularly, but that's okay because luckily I thought ahead. And I also grabbed the matching sheet of Lily's Christmas stickers. So we have some choices for deco, and I will decide what I want in that little bit in the middle. Right, so since it's currently the 30th of December, some things have happened already, obviously, and we have a few extra things that we could put in. So I am going to start with the first thing that happened this month, which was that I had to take my lovely dog and cats to the vet for their yearly vaccinations. So I have a matching Lily range of stickers, and this is the Vet Lily stickers sheet. So I'm going to take one of those. My dog is not a Dalmatian, he's a Schnauzer, but that's okay, that works for us. And so I think I'm going to use, since it's a blue one, I think maybe I'll use a red box to pop him on. So, or her, since it's Lily. There we go. And I don't think I did anything else that day, so we will just stick her right at the top there. Oops. And we'll write in 2 p.m. vet vax. There we go. So then I can look back and I can say, hey, when did they have their vaccinations? And I can check and I can make sure that I book them for the right time next year. Now, the next day we had to go to the doctor's surgery for, my boys had their flu sprays and I had an asthma review. So we were with the nurse that day. So I have a nursing Lily sticker from our website as well. Again, that's a 3, so maybe we'll go with 3. Why not? We'll just follow the rules until we run out of the right colours. Brilliant. Okay, and then oh, it can go above, that's fine. There we go, a little layering. So my appointment was at 1 o'clock and the boys was at 4:30. So 1 p.m. asthma check. I've had asthma for 33 years now, so the yearly check is something that I'm still roped into. And then 4:30 p.m. always at the flu clinic. Lovely. Okay. Awesome. The next exciting thing that happened to me was I got myself a new hamster. Her name is Edna. She is adorable. She is a black Syrian and she's only a couple of weeks old at the moment, but she came and joined our family on the 9th. So I just need to decide which one of these cute stickers I want from my hamster care sheet to represent the lovely Edna joining our family. I think we'll go with this one because it's super sweet. So she lives in my office. She is the office pet. She's kept away from the dog and the cats, so they don't get to see each other. She's got a glass enclosure, so she's perfectly safe in there. Let's pop that down, and I'm just going to write Edna because that is the only thing that I will want to remember from that day. Not the only thing, but the most important thing. And then I can see what day we got our lovely friend Then what do I need to put in? Oh, on the 12th. On the 12th over here was when I decided to do the Christmassy things with my mother and my grandmother, because we weren't spending Christmas together. My nana was going off to my uncle's for Christmas, and so we did just a little small family Christmas, me and the kids and my partner. So I have this, this is a Valentine's sheet, which I wouldn't normally use before Valentine's Day, but it does have this cute little lily holding a present. So I figured that would be really good for marking the day that we did the family Christmas when we went to visit everyone and exchange presents. So I will put this here. There we go. And I think I will put, we'll just put visit Mom and Nana. And then I will know that was the Christmas presents exchange day. There we go. Right, so the next thing after that, we had a couple more medical things to put in the book. So on the 16th, my partner went in for a routine x-ray. So we'll pop that in here and we'll give, oops, there we go. And I think, well, he won't need a vet sticker, that's for sure. But do I still have the nurse stickers? Yes, I do. Okay, just off to the side. These are our nurse lilies. So we'll put that in there. That x-ray was at 10 o'clock. There we go. And then I had a blood test the following day. I had to go and get my cholesterol checked because I had a blood test previous month, but they'd forgotten to do the cholesterol part of the test. So of course I had to go back and see my favourite nurse vampire. So I'll put that in. That was at 4 p.m. That was me and blood test. Brilliant. Okay. And that was just about the last of the leaving the house things, really, until today, when my lovely partner had to go and get his blood test, which, you know, oops, wrong colour, which is always funny when those things collide, when we have to go for our yearly screenings at roughly the same time. And there's not going to be much room for a nurse's sticker, but you know what? Let's live dangerously. Yeah, just about fits. And that was at 2:45. There we go. You do fit in. Perfect. Okay, so the other things I wanted to mark, obviously, was, oh, if I can find, and the Christmas sheets. Some of these ones that I don't currently need anymore out of my way, and bring over some more of our Christmas decoration stickers for in a moment, because I have a couple. So I think I want to use this one for Christmas Day, which is the cute lily on the Christmas tree. Now, shall I just pop it down, or shall I use one of these? Because why not? They're super cute and I love them. I think they look amazing. Let's have a look. There we go. It just overlaps slightly, but I'm cool with that because I want to put this one just here, because that's Christmas Eve which was a lot of fun spending with my family. And we want to put perhaps this one in for Boxing Day. Do we use another one of those? Yes, of course we do. That's what they're there for. Okay. Brilliant. And then Christmas Day itself, I think it would be rude not to use Lily as a Santa, and we are just we're going to put this green one that I accidentally lifted earlier. We'll use that. So we'll just pop it at the bottom here, and we'll use the little Santa. Perfect. Right, so this one was Christmas Eve. Which is awesome. And then we've got Christmas Day. And this one is Boxing Day. Now, I know not everywhere celebrates Boxing Day, so you'll have to let me know down below in the comment section whether you do or don't celebrate, and if not, if you celebrate something else instead. Boxing Day. Brilliant. Boxing Day is mostly a day for eating leftovers, especially the cheese. Nobody really knows what day it is because we're all full of cheese and confused. Right, okay, so the only other things that I would like to do is to figure out what I want to put there. Now, I have a couple of choices. I have these doodle Christmases, which are very cute. I do quite like them. Or I have more lilies. It's a very Lily-centric page. All of my monthly kits currently are featuring Lily because she is our little mascot for the shop. So I think what I would like to do, actually, do you know what I want to do? I want to cover up the numbers because we don't need those. We don't need to know about what happened in November. That's in last year's planner. So if I turn you sideways for a moment and pop this in, line it up with the top. I decided to give you 2 strips of washi because I figured if you needed to mark something that was happening for a whole week, you could use the 2 pieces and mark off the whole week so that you know that's something that keeps happening, you know. It's not just a one day and done event. So we're going to pop this down and we're going to do the same trick as before to try and trim this down to the right size because we don't want it to go over here. So another good trick, if you don't want to get it stuck on a piece of paper, is if ever you have a sticker sheet that is used, that you have taken all of the stickers off of, and you want to use the backing, then this is the back of a sticker. It's actually the sticker that I put on the front of my other planner. But there's a shiny side and a more of a paper side, and the shiny side is what the stickers stick to. Now you could always use your leftover sticker sheet to pop this on to make sure that it doesn't stick over the top of your other sticker. And then, much in the same way as before, you will have to use a ruler and a slice tool or a pair of scissors or a craft knife or whatever you feel most comfortable with, and just cut that little bit excess off. Oops, there we go. Brilliant. Okay, I think that looks better. And then this sticker paper backing ends up being quite useful if you have lots of little leftover stickers. If you don't have one of our reusable sticker books, which you should, they are awesome. I use mine all of the time. to keep my favorite stickers in, or bits of excess washi, or whatever it is that you want to save for later. The sticker paper backing kind of acts the same sort of paper as this, so you could leave that on there for when you need it, in a different spread, in a different planner, in a different journal, and as long as you keep it on there, it will stay sticky for when you are ready to use it. So I would definitely start keeping the backs of your sticker paper if you aren't already. I'm sure you'll find plenty of uses for them. So now that I've done that, I think using some of this cute deco is a great way to finish off my spread. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to put in. Build day. We'll do that after. Okay, so let's go with this cute covered in lights lily. I feel like that is always me by the time that Christmas is just about done. I'm always exhausted and not sure what's going on. And of course the coffee lily is important because, well, let's be honest, I drink rather a lot of coffee. Coffee is life for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down here and stick the cute coffee lily above it, and I think that will finish off that little space there. I think that's it. I'm not going to use any more of these. I think that's about it for me with those. Apart from maybe the baking one. I did a lot of baking. A lot of baking this Christmas. I made chocolate chip and peanut butter cookies, and I was declared the best mummy ever, which is always a great thing when your kids enjoy your cooking. It's a shame it doesn't happen when I cook actual food. It's mostly cookies, but that's kind of normal. And then we will put bill day in, because there's one day of the month where I always do all of the bills and make sure all of the bills are paid. So let's pop that in, and then I can see when I last paid the rent, which is always important. So there we go, and we'll just put you there, and then I will put bills. Cute little card, works for everything since I pay all of my bills online. Brilliant. Okay, right, and then let's throw in a few extra little bits. So I obviously love candy canes and coffee, so I think the candy canes, and see, these look more like hot chocolate, don't they? That's nice. Let's put a little hot chocolate in as well. So we'll stick the hot chocolate there. Let's just fill in some of these spaces. Where do we want? Let's pop this here. There's a cute snow globe. Let's pop you here. This looks a little empty when there's nothing on, but I did quite well. Managed to keep our weekends pretty much free this month, which is pretty good. And Wednesdays, I decided this month that I wasn't going to organise anything for Wednesday, so we all had a midweek rest. Lots of the lurgy going on, you see, and I figured everybody needed a little bit more sleep and a chance to get some good food and some warmth into their bones. How about presents? Presents are always welcome on Christmas. There we go. And warm woolen mittens. They look good too. Pop you there. And then one more for up here. I think we'll go with some holly. There we are. Perfect. So all that's left to do now is just to fill in the things that I needed to remember. So let's have a look. I needed to buy presents. I had a couple left at the beginning of December. So let's put presents. and I still hadn't found a present for my mom, my brother, and my grandmother. Luckily, I managed to get gifts for all three of those, and they were gratefully received. And then there were some Christmas baking that I needed to do, and so I made the cookies that I just told you about. I also made some fairy cakes, and I also made some brownies. I have a little girl who has allergies to dairy, quite serious allergies. She goes into anaphylaxis, so I always try and do some holiday baking so that she doesn't feel like she's missing out on some of the stuff that we have in the house. And then, I put this down frivolously without thinking what to put in it. I think we're just going to put I'm getting married in April and this was December, so I think we will December, January, February, March, April. I suppose we'll just put down 4 months. 4 months to go. There we go. Perfect. I think I'm happy with that. There we are. Okay, so that is the month of December caught up. No more analysis paralysis. We are rocking and rolling. Now all I need to do is the next month, which I'm not doing right now. I think this was fun. I enjoyed breaking in my new planner. I did do a lot of the setting up off camera, but I have made a video of me setting up the Techo original if you want to watch that, with a few handy hints on how to place your Dorky Planner Girls tabs. So if you haven't watched that one already, please do check it out. And I will see you soon, hopefully. Don't forget, if you wanted to get your hands on this kit, this is the December monthly for the Hobonichi Cousin, the A5 size one, and it's called December Lily's Merry Christmas. And you can find that over on dorkyplannergirls.com or over on my Etsy store. So thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.